Welcome to exercise 7, climbing your aircraft. So we are currently flying at 3,000 feet and we now need to climb to our assigned altitude that we have selected or that has been given to us by air traffic control. So when flying our aircraft, we use the acronym PAST. That's the procedure for us to climb. It's called Papa Alpha Sierra Tango, just for a nice flow to make sure we are doing everything step by step to ensure a proper climb. So first things first, getting onto Papa, it stands for power. So when flying a reciprocating engine or piston engine, single engine, you need to apply full power, as the single engine aircraft doesn't have enough power to actually climb at say 70 or 80%. So always use full power. When you are also then have gone or added full power, wait for your speed to increase. This just helps build momentum and assist you in making the climb that much easier and much more efficient. From the speed, we go into attitude. So we then basically just want to keep the dashboard above the horizon for a perfect cruise climb. When you actually put the dashboard on a horizon in an actual aircraft, you will see that your climbing speed for single engines that is normally 75 knots or 85 miles is obtained without even looking at your airspeed indicator. Then last, as always, once you've set yourself up for the climb, then retrim your aircraft so you are able to maintain the climb and do not have to hold on to your controls the entire time and then making your arms tired. So just alleviate your arms from the back pressure of the control column. Before we get started in the actual procedure, just one word that I see so many students actually find a bit of a problem. They go full power and then start raising the nose immediately. This basically slows down your aircraft tremendously instantaneously. So let me demonstrate here. They go full power and start raising the nose, and for some reason they also tend to do it in a quick jerk manner. So look there, now I've also almost lost all my speed from this part. So I don't want you to go full power and then immediately raise the nose or raise the nose towards a canopy like it's a fighter jet. This is also not very etiquette for flying single engine aircraft. Okay, so now let's start with the procedure of PAST. First, we know we want to climb from here, so to help us and assist us, to set your heading back in the middle to make sure we are maintaining our track. So starting with the climb power, add full power, and we're maintaining straight and level. We're waiting for RPM to build up as well as our speed. Now we see we have enough sufficient speed. Now we gently raise the nose towards the top of the horizon. We can confirm the altimeter is increasing, therefore we are increasing in height. Also remember, our vertical speed indicator is not instantaneous, so therefore it will tend to fluctuate at first and then stabilize at a proper rate of climb for us. So there we have set this climb. We are happy with the rate that we are climbing, and now instead of holding on to the control with back pressure, now you can just trim the aircraft out nicely, so you can still keep your hands on the control column, but the control isn't fighting you back or requiring you to apply full back pressure the entire time. Perfect. So we are going to level off at 5,000 feet now. The level off procedure is Alpha Sierra Papa Tango. So it's just we are going to lower the nose for a straight level attitude, then wait for our speed to increase again, because usually when you're flying the actual aircraft you should be about 75 knots or 85 miles an hour. And once we have established level flight, we'll come back on a power 2,300 RPM for the cruise and then retrim. So we're just waiting for 5,000 feet, just a few feet, and then we can start lowering the nose gentle on 5,000 feet. Now wait for the speed to increase. The speed increases. Now start reducing the RPM to 2,300 RPM, and this will also give us a nice nose down view where we can actually then fly straight and level. Okay, the aircraft has now actually established itself a nice straight and level, and then you can retrim to make sure we maintain 5,000 feet and just alleviate that little bit of pressure on your arms from holding the controls. Now for added safety feature, we are going to do what's called the FRIDA checks. So FRIDA checks, it's called Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta Alpha. So Foxtrot is for fuel, confirm we are on both, or if you're flying a single engine low wing aircraft, sometimes it doesn't have both, it only has right or left. From here you will now switch to the next tank. From the tank selector, we will confirm quantities in our fuel tank and confirm it's enough to where we need to fly. From here we are going to Romeo. It's basically called for our radios, so confirming we are on the correct frequencies that we need to talk over the radio with, and we will then move on to Echo, which is the engine, to just confirm oil and temperatures are within the green after the climb, because they usually tend to run a little bit hotter. From here we will then set compass to DI, so you'll confirm what is your compass heading. So currently that looks about 020, so we'll set the compass up for 020 and then take our heading bar to assist us with the actual heading, just to keep track where we are flying. From here we're gonna go to Alpha, which is the altimeter, cruising at 5,000 feet for elected altitude. And furthermore we'll go to the last one, which is Sierra, just for safety, to say safety harnesses and doors and latches is still locked as when we took off. And if we have completed the FRIDAs from now on, then every 15 minutes you will actually conduct your FRIDA checks, with emphasis being on confirming your compass to DI is elected. When we are climbing, remember, the higher we climb, the less dense the air becomes. So therefore you need to lean your mixture, meaning reducing the mixture lever every 1,000 feet. In the actual aircraft, and I hope in some of your simulators, you can actually turn the mixture knob clockwise or anti-clockwise. So if we are climbing, we need to lean the mixture. So this means one rotation anti-clockwise, or just a little bit of a reduction in the mixture to confirm the fuel and air ratio mix is correct. Perfect. So that is the climb procedure with the FRIDA checks. Now that you have seen how that is done, we're gonna now climb to 6,000 feet and gonna go through everything one more time. So what I want you to start doing now before climbing, have a good look out to the left overhead your dashboard, to the right confirm we are well clear of any obstacles or aircraft that might be flying. Right? So from here on we will then add full power, we'll hold strain level, wait for the RPM and airspeed to increase. Once we have sufficient, we'll gently raise the nose to the horizon, and once we have set ourselves or established ourselves in the climb, we will then retrim the aircraft to maintain our optimum climb for that part. Perfect. So now we just keep on climbing, and while we are climbing we confirm, are we on track, is our vertical speed indicator showing, rate of climb, is the altimeter increasing, showing, and also just a little bit of more information to make everything that much safer for us while we're climbing. Okay, so we're almost getting ready to level off now at 6,000 feet. And like I say, always remember to just gently release a bit of back pressure on the control column to lower the nose, because you don't want to push the aircraft's nose actually down towards the landing gear. That tends to actually give passengers that weightlessness feeling and makes it very uncomfortable. So just a few feet before level off, we let the nose basically just lower on 6,000 feet. Wait for the speed and RPM to increase for our cruise. Get yourself in a stable, straight and level flight. There we have the speed. Now we reduce the power to 2,300 RPM, and as always trim to set yourself up. And that's it for climbing your aircraft. And remember, every 1,000 feet then to reduce or lean your mixture with one anti-clockwise turn. I'll see you guys for the next exercise. Have a lekker day.